Yo guys, what's up? It's me, Fang I3anger, and in this video I'm going to be bringing you a FIFA 13 career mode. On my career mode, I am actually a manager of West Ham United. If you haven't gotten a chance to see some of the other videos for it, I should be making a playlist so you can go back and check those out. This is my first time ever doing any type of career mode for any FIFA game, so it's pretty interesting. And as you saw there, I had Sergio. That was a youth squad member that I guess my scout had gone out in England, or maybe in Europe, I guess. I didn't get him in England. So in Europe, he went out and found this player, and apparently he has a potential to be anywhere between rated 80 and 94, which is pretty awesome. He's only 15 though, Sergio Moreno. I'm coming for you. Hopefully I can stay on top of him, which sounds extremely dirty, but I can stay on top of him and possibly pick him up. We see here Benayoun. I definitely put him on a list to be, I believe, either loaned out or actually just bought. I think I actually put him out there that somebody will just take him off my hands completely. I don't need him. I'm wanting to get Adrian, who's a lot younger, so that's what I'm working on doing. And it looks as though I put out Leo Chambers on a loan, and that's mostly because he's young and he can go on another team hopefully and have a chance to start and then maybe come back to me and just be just simply amazing. And come to find out, I guess I can do these interviews on the game. I found that out. I think I said that in the last video. So I didn't know. I was always just bypassing through these, and maybe I should continue to bypass through them. Maybe they are not very interesting. But I look ahead to the third match and I'm like, I gotta say something here. I'm going up against Fulham. I'm pretty excited about this game. It is league play. It's in the BPL. It's gonna be awesome. And I either get to choose to praise or to motivate them. And I decided to praise them. I was gonna be, you know, a good manager. I wasn't gonna try to start any kind of problems, at least right now, until my team gets ahead and they're winning a little bit more. Then maybe at that point, maybe I'll go in and do a little bit of trash talking as a manager and be like, they ain't got nothing on West Ham United and all that type of stuff. But I ended up simulating into the next match, and when I decided at this time, when I'm doing this, by the way, this was already pre-recorded, so all your ideas that you gave me in the last video, I'm not going to actually be able to get a chance to put those into place until the next video. So I'm still playing on professional, and I picked up Win, and I had all the guys out that I thought were doing international duties because I didn't realize that they could still play for me, but they might get hurt. So they're all out. So I put Win in after I picked him up, and he's going to make his debut against Fulham, which should be a good match. They've got some hideous orange kits. Anytime I think of orange, I think of UT, and I just can't stand it whatsoever. But we go into the beginning of the match, and it starts out a little shaky. I just don't know what happened here. Apparently, I got jacked, and Ruiz made a huge run here, and he scores on my keeper, which happens to me all the time, even on Ultimate Team. I've got to find a way to pull out the keeper to be able to block that, but he ends up getting that first goal, and for the first half, I don't score at all, which is pretty sad. I get like really upset about it. And so I went, I made some team changes or some management changes. I did not sub my keeper this time. You can stop making fun of me for that. I did that one time just because I wanted to see if maybe he would be happy if he got a chance to play, because I was always playing Butland. But I did not sub the keeper this time. I believe I made the choice to put Depay in because I always put Depay in to give him a little bit of a chance to play. Although once I get into world classes, which I'm going to change my difficulty to, and you'll see at the end of this I'm changing my difficulty to in order to play the next match, he probably won't be the player that I have in all the time. I probably won't put him in until like the 80th minute whenever I'm like hoping that his pace will do something about it. But I go ahead and I put in, I believe, Taylor, who I've not given a chance to play at all. And I try to change things up, see exactly what can go down. Potts is another one of those young kids, and at some point he needed a chance to play anyway, so he's in there. And we make all these decisions. I come back into the game, and boom! I get my first goal with Diame. Diame is going to be starting in my next game because I believe Noble is a little bit hurt. Maybe not completely, but Diame is definitely going to start, and a lot of people say they want to see him. I also get a beautiful cross right here. Andy Carroll, of course, is going to make that. He is totally clutch, a great striker. Hopefully I'll be able to get this done in the next matches. So I'm going up 2-1 against Fulham, and I also make a great little spin move there. Not really, it was so grandma-ish. And Andy Carroll again. He is such a beast, and someone told me that he stayed on their team for the second season whenever they played with West Ham, so I hope he does that for me. Happened to just make a complete mess up here. I don't know what exactly happened. but I fed that to him. I pretty much should have got the assist for that goal, which made the score 3-2. He should have never got that. I can't believe that. Like, Jesus, keeper. I guess he is young. So the ending score, or the final score, was 3-2. Andy Carroll had an 8.9 rating. DePay had an 8.4 rating, which is pretty awesome, and Wynn made his debut down there. Jordan Spence didn't do so hot over there at the right back position. And so I'm moving on with my career mode, and I'm pretty much wondering, like, what do you guys want me to go from here? Some people have said put it on world class and simulate the games, and don't worry about that. They just want to see the financial decisions I make or what players I pick up. And I guess I decided to put Monker on the loan list. I'm trying to just get some wages. One point, I really want to get Adrian as a center attacking mid, and that's not really looking okay for me until I can get rid of Ben Ayoun. And so I'm working on that. But do you want to see me play the games in world class? There's a possibility I might lose them. Maybe I'll win some. I've never really tried because I don't play single player in Ultimate Team. So, you know, I never really try when it comes to either one of those. Looks like I'm playing Norwich City next, though, and I'm going to be playing them on world class. I think they'll probably be more of an easy opponent, at least from my aspect. But we'll check and see. Right now, I'm sitting pretty high, though, in the BPL. I'm doing really good. And so that might change. But if you want to see me play the games and actually put those in the videos, let me know. I'd like to have a comment on that below. And then also, if you want me to see me just simulate the games and then just play as a manager and do all this stuff, where as of right now, I decided, someone told me to try the 4-2-3-1 formation, so I decided I'm going to do that in my career mode and see how it goes, because I'm going to be playing world class. I need a little bit of defense, which this is going to put a lot of people in the middle, and it's hopefully going to help me out. And I decided also, this is where I decided to put Diame in, because I found out that you can go through like ratings of the players. You can go to your team management or whatnot, and you can see how the players are doing and how they're rated. And then you can also see like if they're in good content or if they're like mediocre or whatnot. And so maybe like they're at a point where they're close to getting injured and they're not completely, if they're getting good form, I guess. So they could be, you know, in okay form, which means maybe they need to like take a little break. And Noble looked like he was in okay form as well. The other guys looked like they were good. Carroll, he was content in being on my team. He should be happy to be on my team. He is under Fang Banger's management. He should be super happy. But I got Diame in, and he's going to go ahead and start against Norwich City, which is hopefully going to be a victory on our behalf. I went ahead and I brought some of those international players back in, the ones that were out on international duty. I put them back in the substitute list because they're not even on it anymore, which is awesome. Not to mention that they didn't really need to completely be put out, and I didn't know that. As you can see there, still looking at Adrian. One of these days, I'm going to get him. But, yeah, so I went and I decided, also someone said I could recall Vaste. $555,000 to recall him, though. I don't think so. He's 25. Maybe he can just spend, you know, one season over there, and then he'll come back to me, and next season we'll play with him. Put this on world class, though. You best believe it's about to get crazy in here. Just listen to all of what you guys said. I think that it should be good. So let me know what y'all think. This is pretty much the end, though, of my career mode. Should bring another video out for it next week and see how I win. I'm going to play Norwich City on World Class. We're going to see how it goes. Get ready for it, guys. Anyway, thanks for watching, and until next time, get Fang Bang, nerds.